So excited that you're here with us. We are so excited about what's happening with this company. And I don't know if you have been paying attention to what is going on, but a lot of stuff is happening with LifeWave. A lot of things are happening with this group. And we're here because we want to encourage all of you to run for this as much as you can. Run for this trip. As you heard, that's going to be our new theme song for this group. We're going to the islands, and we want everybody to go with us because you know what? At the end of the day, it's about the community, it's about the camaraderie. This business is
It's fun.
obviously about a pot, right? This business is obviously about having better wellness, healthier life, helping people make money, helping people get out of debt, right? We're all into all that, but we can have fun while we're doing it, right? We can have fun. And not only that, but bring our friends with us. Bring our family with us. Let them see what this community is about. We just finished this incredible with a capital I convention in Orlando. And for those of you that had the opportunity to join us, uh, I know that you feel the same way that we do, that it was probably one of the best events that we've ever attended. And thank you, Steve and Gina Merritt, for their hard work for putting that together for all of us because it was epic. But for those of you that did not join us or have not purchased the virtual, it is still available and you'll have 45 days to watch it, which I encourage all of you. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't purchased it, please do, because I promise you that there will be something in those hours of training that will really hit your heart. And one of the things that it did for me, we've been involved for 3 years. For those of you that are new that don't know us yet, that's the situation. We have been in Lifeway for 3 years. And I got to tell you, there was a moment that everything really came together for me. And that was when I watched the Ken Robinson tribute.
Mm.
Because when I saw that and I saw what this company did for that family and what that man did to run as hard as he did to make sure that his family was taken care of, it was just heart piercing, and that has given me an extra push to really run with this. We have a gold bar in our
Yeah.
hands. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to just put it in your closet and let it sit there while others are having success? Or are you going to take that gold bar and you're going to share it with others so that your business will grow, so that your family can have that legacy that Ken showed us was possible? I encourage all of you to really rethink this, because this is not just a little company that you joined or a little hobby, a product that you tried. It is so much more than that. And that's why I'm so passionate about this. I'm so passionate about sharing this product, because there are people every day on their knees praying for an opportunity, praying for somebody to call them and say, hey, I have an answer for you, I have a ticket for you. And please don't be selfish and keep that to yourself. And that's why, we're going to be having these Zooms every Tuesday night for the team. We're going to address things that we feel that are important for you guys to grow so that we can all have success together. And I want to encourage all of you to make a run for it. Make a run for this cruise, because in doing that, you're going to move your business that much further. It's inevitable. If you do the work, your business is going to grow. And so that is essential. And I want you to make sure you get that from us. We are committed. We are committed to this team 100%. I don't care what time it is. Last night I was on the phone with Australia till almost 2 in the morning, because you know what? They want to win too. And it doesn't matter that they're 14-hour difference, from us. But that's what it's going to take. And so I encourage all of you that do that extra, go that extra mile, make that extra phone call, because it's going to be worth it. I promise you that.
When they did Ken's presentation, uh, it was revealed that prior to him hearing about LifeWave, the doctors had given him a couple of months to live due to cancer. And the positive environment that is created in this community of positive minded people, forward thinking people, and the patch gave him 2 years, 2 years,
Almost three.
two and a
Just
half
a
years.
couple months short of three.
He never told anybody. He never told his best friends. He just ran and
Share the patch.
put the put that as his priority because he wanted to do something for his family before he was gone. And with that burden in his mind every day, he never told a soul. He was positive every day. He was humorous every day. We were on a cruise with him in the Mediterranean. We saw him every day. He was fun. He was laughing. He was having a great
Dancing with
time.
us every night.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if that's the kind of people you want to be, then that's the kind of people you need to hang around with.
Absolutely.
And so I'm just telling you that he chose that and left his family $1 million a year income or more.
Can you imagine?
That's just and he did it in 2.5 years.
Yes.
He was an elite senior
Top of
presidential
the
director.
company.
So I'm just letting you know that whatever you really want, the form is already here. It's already done. You don't have to prove the company. The company's proven itself globally. They're number one in growth. The product has proven itself. There's over 200 patents, 70 just on the patents, on the patches. And this company, its owner and founder, is well over 200. And he said by the end of next year, it'll be at 250 patents that he has on behalf of this company that we're going to be able to partake and utilize to help build our dreams. You guys got this. I want you to understand God has dropped you in the honey hole of opportunity, and you're here. And I need you to understand that the only thing that can hold you back from having your dreams come true is you. And so the work has to be done internally in your mind and in your heart, what you can believe and what you can expect, and because this will produce it. So we have a few things to cover tonight. We did mute everybody, but that's not going to last all night long. At the end, we're going to open it up for some discussion. But in the meantime, I'm going to go back to our slides and we're going to talk about that. But I'm telling you, get that and listen to that replay of that convention. There was not just one speaker. There was many speakers that were heart stirring and showing us that yes, we can do it. Yes, we can do it too. So we're going to bring up the share screen again. And I think this is it. Yep. All right. So Steve Merritt and Gina Merritt made a new video. And if you haven't seen it, it's wonderful. This is available in thisisitteam.com, YouTube. This is
It's
it.
on thisisitinfo.com.
So on this
It's,
is
it's
it
on the
info. It's a
front, right
one,
at the front.
but you can get it from this is it team uh
YouTube.
YouTube page. So watch this. It's amazing.
I have no sound.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah, too bad.
Okay, that was my fault because when I share, I have to find that little button over here that says share sound. So the rest of the videos will be played, and I hope that that doesn't set you all off wrong. Anyway, we've got some slides to share with you tonight, and about the Bahama Cruise that's coming up. This is not just a cruise. This is a way for you to make plenty of money and get a free cruise. This is about you building the business. You're going to make thousands of dollars while you do this to get to the cruise. And at the same time, then you will also be traveling with a bunch of fun loving, happy people to go on the cruise.
Also, you might have said to yourself, well, I might have already gone to the Bahamas, but you haven't been
With
on a
us.
cruise with Lifeway. You haven't been on a trip with This Is It team. And I promise you, it'll be totally different than what you've ever experienced. So you can see these are the dates that the trip is going to be held, February 8th through the 13th. It is a regional incentive trip, but this time they're bringing a lot of other countries with us, not just North America. So Europe, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, guys, Canada, Mexico, they're all coming together. And yes, in Puerto Rico. And David Schmidt said that he doesn't care if he has to rent the entire ship. He is willing to do that. When we went to Punta Cana, there was 1,500 of us that won the trip. The same thing with Punta Mita. And now I guarantee you this is going to be, I don't know, 4,000 people, that are going to win this because of all the countries involved,
We
right?
want 1,000 right from This Is It team.
1,000 from This Is It team.
We
That's
want
the
to
goal.
show up with that from our team. And so, listen, you've got friends that are sitting around with a bored life that aren't making the money that they want. And you can share them with them an opportunity to make money. You can share with them an opportunity to go have fun with you in the Bahamas. That water over there is as crystal clear as it gets. And with the warm sun and that water and those islands and the swaying palms, you just can't think of a better place. So I want you to think about when you're on that ship and you're listening to this right here. That's you. That's you departing on a cruise.
Saying goodbye to the people on the land, right? You got to envision this, guys. You got to really believe that you're going to be on that ship so that you can make it. So how are you going to get to the trip? All right. So it's on based on a point system, and they're going to give you points for different things that you do along the way to build your business. So if you're one person, you're going to get one ticket, no flight. If you need a flight, it's 90 points. If you're two people and you don't need a flight, that's 105 points for one flight, or 125 points for two tickets, two flights. Okay, so that's basically that's your pick the number that you have to aim for, and that's where you got to go.
All of this information is in your back office under resources and current promotions, and you can see the Bahama promotions there. All right. So this tracker, if you can copy down this link, thisisitteam.com/Bahama tracker. And that's where you download this, print it, give it out to your friends and your families that are going to do this with you, and have them keep track of their numbers. And you need to keep track of the people that you have coming with you. So
Right.
you want to keep track of all of that.
And if you need help with that, I am available to help anybody get this started. Start putting your points, in the right columns. I can help you with that. And once you do a few of them, you'll see, that it's basically easy to keep going.
So let's go over a couple of these things. When you put down somebody down here, if they're come in as a preferred customer, that's with at least like $100 order, that's 1 point for you. If they come in as a core, you get 2 points. If they come in as an advance, you get 2 more points. If they come in as a premium, you get 4 more points. So that's a total of 8 points. So if they come in as a premium, you don't skip over those two. They include that. If you notice, there's a plus sign there. So it's a plus that. And so premium would be 8 points, and advance would be a total of 4 points if you put them in like that. So also, if you look up here, your personal rank, when you advance to manager, bingo, you got 10 points. When you go to director, another 15 points coming to you. And you can keep a running total on the right of where your points are so that you can do a total and make sure that you have your 80 to 125 points that you need. Earn points by hitting your highest rank each week. So if your highest rank is X, like manager, and you hit manager every week, you're going to get 1 point for every single week that you hit manager. But if your highest point is an executive or presidential or senior presidential, then you're going to get 2 points for each week that you maintain that. And that's just added to your total. Over here, one last thing down here, you see where uh, if your person that you brought in reaches manager, yes, they get 10, but you get 5. If they reach director, they get 15, but you get 7. And so it continually increases all the way across, and you'll be able to keep track of each person and be able to encourage them to get that little bit more so that they can get this trip along with you.
So personal team enrollment points, like David mentioned, if you enroll somebody on a core, you're going to get 2 points. If you enroll somebody on an advanced package, you're going to get 4. If you enroll somebody on a premium, you're going to get 8. And if you enroll a preferred customer, you're going to get 1 minimum if they have to spend $99.95. Okay, if your team, personal team enrollment points, So that's basically the same thing.
So if they
That's
already came
if
in,
you're upgrading.
if they already came in on a core, they're already there. So they're not going to get points for going core during this promotional period. So when they advance to uh, advanced package, they're going to get an additional two to make that four. You see how that works? Or if they go to the premium, they're going to get an additional six to make that a total of eight. So it's all spelled out for you in your back office, and it's there for you to understand. Your personally sponsored upgrade points.
That's what you were just talking about.
Right.
So, so your personal rank advancements, if you're a manager, you advance to manager, you're going to get 10, director 15, senior director 20, executive 30, presidential 40, senior presidential director 50. Rank advancements are personally enrolled. That's what he was mentioning before. If you personally sponsor somebody that goes manager, you're going to get 5 points. If you personally sponsor somebody that goes director, you're going to get 7. If you personally sponsor somebody that goes senior director, 10, executive director, 15, presidential director, 20, senior presidential director, 25.
For
right?
those of you that saw the last two trips that we worked for, you're going to notice the numbers are much bigger now, what they're giving you than what
Yes.
they gave you
Gave us
before.
last time. We
So
had to
they're
work
trying
harder.
to help you get
Yeah.
there. These were just in
We
a
had to work harder
single
last
digits.
time.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and like David said, if you're a manager and you every week that you get paid as a manager, director or senior director, you're going to get 1 point. And if you're an executive like we are, presidential or senior presidential director, you're going to get 2 points every week that you get paid as that. Here's the tracker. Make sure that print it out. And like David said, contact your friends and acquaintances and invite them to have fun with you and earn money and win a free trip to the Bahamas with you. Get your passports up to date. Guys, this is so important. If you don't get your passport up to date, then you're not going. Then you already told yourself in your head, I'm not going. So why not go through and get your passport ready as if you are going? Because there was people last time that won the trip and they couldn't go because their passport didn't come back in time. Right. Or their visas didn't come back. So that's really important. You need to be proactive. This is take a hold of your business and say, you know what, I need a passport. Okay, I'm going to make sure my passport is valid and start there.
So we have some information to give you about the final days of the Go Manager More Money program that they're offering right now. But I felt like, because so many of you watched the presentation from Joe Navarro last night, if you didn't, please go to This Is It Team YouTube channel and watch it. It was
I also put it on the Abdo team. It's on there. The replays are on there.
And he had 3 amazing testimonies on there. But there's something that you need to grab a hold of, and I put Steve and Gina here to tell that to you.
I mean, like Gina taught me years ago on the airplane, put your own oxygen mask on when it falls down, then help everybody else. We're trying to help you and your family get financially free. So if you start speaking like Cindy is telling you, talking about their testimony where they want to go, not bringing up, I'm going to find all these other people's testimonies, you are going to see success happen much faster, or you're going to be able to go through to see if they're really serious about their health or their finances much quicker.
And I think that possibly if you are leading with testimonies, that's where you have to shift. So if you're only leading with, oh, you should hear this testimony on this, oh, you should hear the testimony on that, I think you got to back up a bit, because I don't lead with testimonies. I don't even lead with X39. I lead with the opportunity, because this is so big. They're going to get the health. They're going to get, most people, they're struggling either health or financial. So we've got the cookie. But if you're leading with testimonies only, you're going to get down a rabbit hole that it's going to be a struggle to get out.
Yeah, very good. I mean, like Gene.
So to be a manager, you either come in on the advanced package or you accumulate 300 lifetime accumulation of your own personal volume points. Generate a minimum of 110 personal volume points a month which that can either come from customers or your own purchases. I have a minimum of 2 personally sponsored on each leg, 2 left and 2 right, of active core or above on each leg, a minimum of 180 lifetime personal volume points. So if they came in on something smaller than a core and they've been on auto ship for months, they've accumulated those extra points. So they're being very fair with how they promote you here. They're not being very rigid like some companies are. So when you become a manager, they're going to give you $100, and it's going to happen 30 days after this closes on the 31st of this month. The sponsor is going to get $50. So it behooves you to encourage as many people as you can.
And also, guys, I encourage all of you to go down in your teams. You know, for those of you that have been with us before, go down in your group and see if there's anybody that you can help get to manager. It could be somebody that's been in for a long time or has just been using the product and they haven't started sharing it with somebody. Encourage them because, hey, you know what? This is going on until Sunday, the 31st. Come Monday, they're not giving you this extra money.
Exactly.
So the way I look at it is, why would you leave money on the table? The company is offering it. There is no limit. So you can make as many managers as you can, and you're going to collect that money. And so, you know, don't just sit back and think, oh, well, it can happen for someone else, but it's not going to happen for me.
Wrong
No,
mindset.
that is the wrong mindset. And this is one of the things we wanted to address tonight because everybody on this call and everybody on our team is totally capable of taking some of this money.
What was our
And
3 days to manager?
2 days. We were on by our second day. We were a manager. It takes 4 people, guys. 4 people. Don't complicate this. It could be your family. It could be your kid. It could be your grandmother. It could be your neighbor. It could be anybody. They don't have to be people that are going to build the business. Obviously, it's better if you find people that want to build the business. But for your first 4, it could be anybody that you could get in on a core or higher for you to become a manager and get this extra money from the company and get points to go for the trip. Because remember, we said you're going to get points if you go manager. So by you doing this promotion and achieving manager, you're going to already be earning points towards the cruise ship. So it's a win-win situation. And today is only Tuesday. We have the rest of the week. I want everybody to run like you've never run before and get some of this money. It's available. Let's run for it. We have until midnight, Sunday night. David and I are available 24 hours a day. If it takes us, I will help anybody that wants to earn this money. All you have to do is reach out and tell me, please, Carmen, get on the phone with me, get on a 3-way call, talk to this person, talk to that person. I don't care. We are willing to do whatever it takes to help our team go further.
The last time they had a promotion about going manager, it was only 1 week, and Carmen helped 12.
12 people
to get manager.
Get their bonus.
So
yeah.
We know what we're doing, and we're here to help you. Please take advantage of it. What you have to do is just believe for it and receive it. So
and don't wait until Sunday night.
No.
Okay, to call me and say, hey, can you call these 6 people? No, don't do that. Okay.
All right. Listen, check your mindset. You need to be able to ask yourself certain questions every day because we get set. You know, Popeye used to say, I am's what I am's, and that's all that I am. That is a mindset that's set. It's like in concrete boots. It's not going anywhere. The truth of it is that you can shift left, shift right. You can move around obstacles in your way. You can create new ways of getting there. And so the whole idea is that you need to ask yourself the kind of questions that promote growth inside you, accountability inside you, so that you are where you are because that's where you personally are, not because of what's happened to you. The alignment of your values so that they all align with where you're going. Because if you're not really aligned with where you say you're going and what you say you believe, nothing's happening. So a question could be something as simple as, what do I value most about this opportunity? And am I living in alignment with those values? Your why. What is your reason why? Are you living in alignment with that? And so I'm not going to pound this, but you can take pictures of it and ask yourself the same thing. Or we're going to publish it again and you can listen to it again to get those copies. Okay.
What can you do today what can I do today to help me reach my goals, right? Well, what are my limiting beliefs and how can I reframe them to a more forwarding belief? Well,
A
if
limiting belief. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting you, but well, I've never won anything before. Oh, really?
that would be a limiting belief.
You just set the stage for your brain to say you're not going to win. You need to set the stage for your brain to think about how you're going to win. So a better conversation you should have in your brain is from this point on, I win
I
everything.
win everything. I'm going to go for everything. I'm going to shoot for it because this is the thing. When you win this cruise, you can bring somebody with you, right? So how amazing is that? That you could bring a family member, you could bring your kid, you could bring a grandchild, you could bring
Your mother that's never been anywhere.
you could do so much with this. And if traveling is not important for you, but maybe it is for that other person, right? So you're winning something that obviously has a dollar value, but the most important thing is that by going for this and trying to reach your goal, you are setting yourself up to win because you get in the race. Don't be one of these people that just sits by the sidelines and doesn't engage. You all are totally capable of winning this trip. You all are totally capable of earning this money.
Absolutely.
The only thing that you have to decide is that I am going to go for it. I am going to put all my efforts, and have fun with it, like get part of this group,
It's
you know.
mine to have.
Exactly. And you know what? David Schmidt is offering it. And he, like Steve Merritt says, he opened his checkbook. Okay, well, let's make him pay, right? Because he's the one that came up with this. So let's make it happen. And you know what? You could create incredible memories by being on this trip.
Which
You can,
adds meaningful
yes,
moments in your life.
and also you can make some incredible connections, right? When we went on the Greek cruise trip, we met people we've never seen before in our life that were in other countries.
They had so much
I
fun.
mean, and it was crazy. And by the end of the trip, we were hugging, we were exchanging numbers, and you would never get that opportunity to be around these people that are all like-minded. They're all driven people that are trying to have a better life with a positive attitude. Hey, everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. Everybody has things going on in their personal life. But it's really great to be around a group of people that all have that
They don't let that
mentality.
dictate their life.
Exactly. When we were at the convention, 4,000 people. For those of you that were with us, tell me that was not an amazing feeling to be around all these people that are trying to go somewhere with their life. And that's why we wanted to make sure that what are you going to do today to help you reach your goal? Okay? Very important.
All right. So we beat that one long enough. What would my ideal day look like a year from now? Remember that winning mindset is working, but you are more than just some dollar amount from the company. You're a spiritual being, a physical being, and you need to see a year from now, how do I want me to look in these areas of my life? How do I want it to be with my significant other? Huh? Oh yeah,
That's me.
that's you. I picked that a long time ago. Uh, with my family, what kind of things do I really want to do to make a more meaningful life with my family, my life wave career, and my friends? What would I like to do with my friends and maybe contribute to my community? These are the areas that I think you need to picture and see yourself and get clear on it. Because the more clear you are on it, the better image God has of what it is that you're truly after.
So, regularly asking these types of questions helps shift from your fixed mindset to a growth mindset, enabling you to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. But you must create an action plan because otherwise it's just a pie in the sky. If you just say, "Oh, I want to achieve these things," and you just write them down, but you have no map, no way of getting to those things, then you're just wishing. You're never going to reach it because you're not putting action to it. So it's really important that you get this clear. You're going to make a list, like David showed you, of those things that are important for you to achieve in a year, right? See yourself in a year. But what are you willing to do to achieve those things in a year? Very important question.
ThisIsItTeam.com has action plans for you. And all you have to do is take these resources that have already been given to you and implement them in your life. The ones that feel the best. Not every jacket you put on is going to feel great, but something's going to feel great. So another thing that really helps, and this is where when we finish with this, I'd like to open up and we can talk about, because some of you have already done these kind of things, but creating a vision board. It gives you a visual motivation and clarity of your goals, using a collage of images and words to reinforce your desires and inspire a positive action in the direction of what you've put in front of you. It helps you to clarify what's valuable to you and promotes focus and motivation through daily visualization. It's not that you do it and stick it in the closet. You want to daily visualize this, and it serves as a tool to your personal reflection. So like, okay, what did I do today to get me here? Well, I didn't. All right, well, then I need to double up tomorrow, and it can help reduce stress, because when you're lost and you don't know where you're going or how you're going to get there, you have stress in your life. And this way here, you have a concrete plan because you continually see what it is in front of you.
So I would like to challenge all of you to, for next week, you have a week to do this, okay? I want you to build your vision board. I don't care how big it is or how small it is. That's up to you. And I want you to go through that list that David showed of different things that you want to accomplish in a year. And it could be places you want to visit. It could be things you want to acquire. It could be just that you want to have time with your family. You don't want to have a family reunion. I mean, it could be so many things. But I want you to fill this vision board. Excuse me. And I want you to really spend some time planning this. I don't just want you to throw something together in a few minutes. I want you to really sit down, spend some time, clarify what is important to you, where you want to see yourself, what you want to achieve. And next week when we have our call, I want to see all these vision boards, and we're going to make a collage, of everybody's vision boards. And we're going to look at that on a regular basis. And I want you to reach out to me and tell me, hey, this is where I want to be by this date. This is what I want to achieve by this date.
Okay, so I've got a couple more videos. Since I screwed up on the first one that Steve and Gina made, I'm going to replay it now that I turned the sound on. But this little patch video is awesome. You can also find that on This Is It Team YouTube channel. So listen to this patch speak to you. This is our X39 patch.
X39, a breakthrough in regenerative technology. Designed by David Schmidt, the founder of LifeWave, and a visionary whose God-birthed idea led to the most advanced wellness patch in our industry. You're not just scanning a code, you're stepping into the fastest growing team in LifeWave history, the This Is It team. This team was built to help people just like you win, with belief, with support, and most importantly, with a proven system. The This Is It system has helped more people achieve presidential rank than any other method in LifeWave. It's not hype, it's duplicatable. Why is that so important? Because when you follow a proven system, your success doesn't rely on your effort alone. It multiplies. From onboarding to hosting Zooms, setting goals, following up, and closing confidently, the This Is It system gives you every tool you need to grow fast, grow strong, and grow together. You'll find everything you need to get started at thisisateam.com and in the links below this video. This is Patch X39, inviting you to go all in and plug into the system that's changing lives and building legacies.
I love that video.
I love that little
I
thing.
think it's so cute.
I think it's genius.
Mhm.
Anyway, we meant to play this for you.
In a world searching for answers, one discovery is changing everything. A patch, no bigger than a quarter, built not to treat symptoms, but to wake up the healer inside you. This is X39, a wearable, light-activated patch. Designed by David Schmidt, an inventor with over 200 patents. His mission? To reverse aging naturally. This isn't science fiction. It's stem cell activation without injections, without pills. Your body repairing itself. The results? Life-changing energy, recovery, sleep, relief. And the medical world? It's taking notice. Still skeptical? Visit thisisatinfo.com. You'll find the studies, the patents, the proof. It's all there. But there's more. This tiny patch isn't just transforming lives, it's creating freedom. Because behind it is a business model built for the bold. Real people, real results. Income that scales with impact. And here's why. Because this breakthrough technology is patented and exclusive, it offers a lucrative business plan that allows you to compound your efforts. More people than ever are struggling in today's economy. You can no longer rely on your own sweat equity alone to make a living. This business model allows you to duplicate yourself and, even better, to benefit from other people's efforts. So your income no longer depends solely on you. By duplicating yourself over and over, the income potential is far greater than a conventional job, career, or profession. And you're never alone. The This Is It system gives you the tools, the path, the team. All you have to do is start. The question is no longer if it works, it's whether you'll act or let this moment pass. Will you keep waiting or finally feel your body come alive again? Will you stay financially stuck or build something that lasts? Isn't it time to start living life on your own terms? The This Is It action plan will set you on a path to live out the dreams you have for your family. Get back with the person who shared this video so you can experience the age-reversing health and the exciting lifestyle that thousands are already enjoying. This is the technology, this is the team, and this is your moment. This is it.
Guys, and I as you heard in the movie, I want to make sure that all of you, if you were at the convention, then you know about the action plan that they're talking about. If you were not at the convention, you can order it on the thisisateam.com under the store, the shop, okay? Because it is a book that Steve and Gina put together that tells you step by step how to build this business. So anybody that is on this call that is serious about building their business, you need to get a copy of that book.
Not everybody likes the internet to be their study manual. Some people want paper in their hands.
Yes.
And that's what this is. And it's amazingly done. Leather cover, replaceable pages in case they find something that works even better. So
the comp plan is in there. The new comp plan that's coming is also in there. So I encourage all of you to make sure you get a copy of that and order it. It's beautiful. Excuse me. And it's got a leather cover, and it's just great. Step by step, what you have to do to build this business. So I encourage all of you to make sure you get a copy of that.
All right. You guys know we weren't available last week because what she